right. Should we look at some of these comments that have been coming in?
Yeah, because there's loads.
I was just going to say as well, you just a little side note, people, you can always use a super chat as well. Just like if anyone felt like doing it, it's open to be used, that super chat. Not just I'm just saying, a cup of coffee once in a while for doing 12 hours work on this fucking show every day would be nice. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, but I'm not. But I'm kidding, but I'm not. But I am kidding, but I'm not. Okay. No. Simple says, one conspiracy group that isn't happy about this is the Anti-Fluoride Brigade. They have got some councils to remove fluoride, but they will have no chance against this big government agency. I'd never thought about that. That's a really interesting point.
So there's a big tick.
Yeah.
It's fucking off the right people.
Ben's got an interesting perspective from the inside. I work at an engineering consultancy that deals with three waters a bunch. New Zealand local councils haven't invested much in these systems as they are not a big talking point in politics, which is, I think, one of the points one of you guys made. It's not a sexy political kind of thing to put out there. Slight tangent, just a confirmation of what you were saying, I think, George. Groundswell does have notable links to Taxpayers Union, although the latter group seems to want to avoid this being noticeable.
I wonder why.
What else should we get? There's some more comments from some of the same people. Palmy is looking at a new sewage system, which would pump up rates by 300 to 1,200 a year, depends on which option is chosen. We need this to be funded centrally.
No, Chewy, it's bloody communism, with his tongue firmly in his cheek.
That's why I laughed. I don't even feel me saying to laugh. It was like I'd read that one as well. One government versus 67 councils and purchasing power for equipment, contracting chemicals is a no-brainer. Here's a little side note. Gosh, hasn't this created a little bit of talk, guys? Play Centre. Do you know what Play Centre is? I used to go to Play Centre with my kids. It's sort of run by by a co-op. It's run by the people who are within there, so that the parents of the kids run the actual thing. So Play Centre went through a similar thing with all their assets becoming centralised and the local centres lost their control, caused so much internal politics. I guess this is external politics, isn't it? Because it's absolutely political. What are we saying? I can understand farmers being anti this. Many aren't connected to the pipes and they are scared of losing their water access for farms. But read the actual proposal. Yeah, yeah. But why don't you? If you're gonna make points, then read the proposal.
Words is hard. I think
words is hard. And responding to Paul's, it's bloody communism. Politikiwi says, "Bugger me, wish it was." And then what do we got here? Carl's comment. Maybe we'll finish with Carl's comment. I'm shocked that previous generations of ratepayers have delayed maintenance and upgrades for low rates, and the reckoning has become now the infrastructure is dire. Thank you, VJ Rex, for the $10. Appreciate that, and appreciate the super chat. Unfortunately, government can't be trusted to negotiate actual cheaper deals. Often devolves to preferential providers who write everything. Yeah, very good. Thank you, VJ. Appreciate that.
I want to highlight this Politikiwi comment because this does come up a lot. Is the fact checking, trying to meet people on some sort of plane of like facts and logic or whatever, or
the marketplace of ideas.
Exactly, it's a trap that I think we fall into quite a bit, trying to meet them on their plane of reality when really they're there to basically again troll.
And look, I just want to say again, thanks to Kim for the super chat. Kim's shouting us coffee. Kim. Thanks, Kim. We appreciate that. But this comment here, oh God, I'm having flashbacks. Episode 3 and Dion. That was a podcast we did with a flat earther. You know how I said I enjoy speaking to flat earthers.
The term conspiracy theorist is used for people I don't disagree with, or maybe people with radical ideas, and it will increasingly be used against.
And it's quite funny that he's outside the ACC because that's the whole reason we can't sue people for accidents.
Yeah.
Is because we have the ACC. If he did get hurt, he'd go to hospital and he'd be fine.